Hey everyone! Today we have another minimally cued yoga practice. I thought this style of class was going to be perfect for where I'm filming, which is super quiet. So you can hear the birds, you can hear the bees. I know that there are some cows and some sheep nearby, so you might hear those as well as we move in our practice today. If you haven't tried a minimally cued class before, it's where I reduce the number of cues that I say so that you can be more in your body, more in your breath and in your mind. If you want to add on to anything that I offer today, feel free to. If you want to pull back and move slower, then you absolutely can. I really want you to feel like this is your own practice. Just a heads up, we will be heading towards Pincha Mayurasana or Forearm Stand. So we will be opening through the shoulders quite a bit today, as well as strengthening them, as well as strengthening the core and the hamstrings as well, opening those. Let's get started in a child's pose in Vinyasa. So bring your knees a comfortable distance apart, toes together, hips to heels, and then walk your hands forward. And we'll stay here for about 10 or slightly more slow breaths in and out through the nose. For the remainder of the breaths, we have an option to bend the elbows, bringing the palms together and then bringing thumbs to the back of kind of the neck. See if you can shuffle your elbows really close to your head, so you're opening through the back of the arm. Let's take another 3 or so breaths. As we move today, let's aim to bring in this quality of swadhyaya, or in English this is known as self-study. So studying the body, studying the mind, the different thoughts and the feelings that come up. And just bringing total awareness to ourselves in this present moment. Walk the hands forward. Roll yourself up. Let's come into puppy pose. So hips stacked on top of the knees, hands forward, drop the chest down. 2 slow breaths here. Keep the left hand where it is, slide the right hand by the chest, and then push yourself open. Left ear comes onto the left bicep. Roll the right shoulder back. Swap to the other side. Breathing in, sliding the left hand back. Exhaling to push and twist the chest open to the left. You should feel a little bit more of a stretch down the right side of the body. Walk your left hand forward, ground into the forearms, roll yourself onto your belly, Sphinx pose. Legs are long, squeeze your glutes. Push the forearms down, breathing in. As you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Option to stay here or press into the hands, lift the elbows off the ground a little or a lot. Bring your forearms back down. Forearm plank. Let's start on the knees. So lift your hips up. Long spine here. Tuck your ribs to your hips. Tuck the tailbone. If you felt like more, press into the tops of the feet so your toes are still pointed and lift your knees off. Puff up through your upper back. About 5 more breaths here. Option to lift your right foot off the ground for a moment. Touch the right foot down, left foot off. Touch the left foot down, 1 more breath. Lower your knees, lower your hips back into Sphinx, 2 breaths. Lower yourself down, hands by the ribs, push yourself up, child's pose. Roll yourself forwards, plant into the hands. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths here. One breath in stillness. Keep lifting your hips up and back. Lengthen the spine. Right toes lift. 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. 4 more times. On your 5th one, you're going to step forward. In between your hands, high lunge. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out. Hips down, right knee bends. Left leg really long. Bend the left elbow. Bring your right hand around your left wrist. And then pull your left hand down the right side of your body. Push your head back into your arm. One more slow breath. Inhale, hands high, lengthen your right leg. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, lean your upper body forward just a little bit. It's kind of like pyramid pose, but we're a bit more active. Hands are still lifted, biceps in line with the ears. Release the hands outside your right foot. Hop your left foot forward just a little bit for our normal pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana. Draw your right hip back, your left hip forward. Just make sure that your right knee isn't locking out here. There's a little micro bend at least in it. One more breath. Lift through the back of the body. Shift your weight forward, warrior three. Hands come by your sides. Lift yourself up. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Option to stay here, or you can dive your chest down a little more and your left foot up a little higher. Stork pose, left knee lifts up. Breathing in, arms overhead. Exhale to hold. Left foot comes down, breathe in, little back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breathe in, hands to shins, lengthen the back. As you exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank position. Knees or toes, we're going to do 3 chaturanga push-ups. So shift your weight forward, breathe in. Exhale, lower half. Inhale, push back up. 2 more. We're going to bend to the elbows again. Come all the way down onto your belly, back into Sphinx pose. So for this next part, can we think cat and cows, very similar to our forearm plank before, but we're going to round 3 times. You can do these on the knees. You can do it with both feet down. If you felt like more, you're going to try have 1 foot off the ground the whole time. So breathing in, Sphinx pose. As you exhale, lift the hips up slightly, tuck your chin in, puff up through your upper back. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. Hips not too high. 1 more. Come all the way down. Hands by the ribs. Push up, knees or toes. Breathe in. Breathe out, downward facing dog or child's pose. Take another 2 to 3 breaths. Breathe in, left toes high. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. 4 more times. On your last one, you're going to step through. High lunge, breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, sink your hips down. Come high onto your back toes. Right elbow bends. Bring the hand behind your head. Left hand holds onto the right wrist, maybe the fingers, breathe in. As you exhale, side bend. Pull that right arm down. One more breath. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen your left leg. As you exhale, keep your spine long as you hinge your hips back, leaning pyramid. You're not leaning that far forward because we want to keep the lower back nice and long. Frame out your front foot, hop your right foot forward a little bit, anchor the heel down, toes out slightly. Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Tuck your chin in. One more slow breath. Look forward, shuffle yourself forward, warrior 3, back leg lifts, torso lifts, aiming for about parallel with the ground here. Option to dive forward, lifting your right leg up, dropping your upper body a little bit. Stork pose, breathe in, lift the right leg. Hold for your exhale. Right foot plants, little back bend, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back. 3 push-ups, inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, bend the elbows lower halfway. 2 more in your own breath. And then we come down onto our belly again. Elbows down, Sphinx pose. If you did one leg off, swap to the other side. Breathe in for Sphinx. Exhale, push through the leg, lift your hips a little bit, tuck your chin in. 2 more. Come all the way down. Hands by the ribs, push up knees to toes. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Or option for dolphin pose. Forearms come down, aiming for about parallel with each other. You might bend your knees a little bit more to here to help thread the chest through towards your legs. Same sequence, a little faster. Option, instead of 3-legged dog, you go 3-legged dolphin. And as you roll forward, you'll pick the elbows up. Breathe in, right toes high. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Let's go 2 more. Step the foot through. Breathe in, arms up. Bend to the left elbow. Exhale, lean to the right. 1 more breath here. Lengthen the right leg, arms up, breathe in. Exhale, little hinge forward. 1 more breath. Bring out the front foot, step forward. Option this time, prayer hands, reverse prayer, hands behind the back. Press the palms together and then fold. Let's go 2 breaths here. Warrior 3, if you want to keep the hands behind your back, you absolutely can. Option to dive down a little more. Lift yourself up, stork pose, release the hands. Option, peace fingers, left peace fingers to the left big toe, right hand on hip. Maybe extending the left leg out. Hand to foot pose. Release the left leg where it is, keep it where it is. 1 breath. Left foot comes down, breathe in, arms up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back into your plank. We'll just go through a normal vinyasa this time. So shift forward, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe cobra, maybe sphinx, maybe upward facing dog, breathing in. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Or, again, dolphin pose. One more time on the other side. Left toes left. Exhale, roll forward. 2 more. Step the foot through. Arms left, breathe in. Exhale, bend to the right elbow, hand around the wrist, lean over. One more breath. Lengthen your left leg, breathe in, arms up, soft bend of the left knee. Exhale, hips back. One more breath. Hop your right foot forward, pyramid pose, option hands behind. If the hands don't come quite into prayer, you could hold opposite elbow. Warrior 3. Option to dive it down. Stalk pose, breathe in, right knee lifts. Option, peace fingers around the right big toe. Exhale, maybe stay or extend the right foot out. Lower the right hip slightly, draw the right shoulder back. Keep the leg where it is, but release the hand. Right foot down, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale down, your normal vinyasa. This time let's come into child's pose. So bring the knees down, sink your hips back. These moments of pause is always an opportunity for Swajaya, for that self-study. Checking in, how did that feel for me? Do I need more? Do I need less? How's my attention? How's my breathing? Walk your hands back towards you. We're going to have a little play with our pincha. Now, if you're not quite wanting to play with this, a great alternative is puppy pose again, or dolphin pose, which we've done. How you can work into it from there is bringing forearms down. You would want to come into your 3-legged dolphin. You'll look forward, you'll lift up through your shoulders, so really press the forearms down. And then from there, you might take some little hops. So really just pushing lightly through that bottom foot. Once you feel confident with that, you might push a little more, you might sweep your leg a little higher. And then you might get a couple more seconds of airtime. Have a go, we'll have a minute or two to play, switch the legs up, make sure you do even on both sides. There are going to be times where you fall out. And it's all part of the fun. We learn much more from failure than we do success. So we need to embrace those moments where we fall over and lose our balance. If you want to keep playing, then feel free to pause the video. Have as long, it will take as long as you want. Otherwise, we will start to cool things down. Sit down on your hips, extend your left foot forward and your right foot to your inner thigh. Breathe in, lift up nice and tall, turn the chest towards the left thigh. As you exhale, lean forward. We won't be here for too long, about 3 slow breaths. Walk yourself back. Keep the legs where they are, but turn the hips so they're facing more on a diagonal. Slide the left hand down. Maybe you bend to the left elbow. Bring your right hand to the back of the head. Breathe in, open the right elbow up. As you exhale, lower the right elbow. It might touch the ground or it might not. Let's go 2 more. Hold the elbow up. Stay here, or you could reach the right hand over. Let's take 2 slow breaths. Roll yourself up. Let's swap to the other side. Lift tall, Vinyasa, head to knee pose. On your breath out, let's fold forward. Walk yourself back. Turn your hips on a diagonal. Slide the right hand down the right leg. Bring the left hand behind the head. Breathe in, open the left elbow. Exhale, close. 2 more. Lift the left elbow, hold for 2 breaths. Option to extend the left hand out. Come back up. I'm going to come down onto our backs. Take your knees out wide, and you could stay with hugging hands around the shins, or you could come into happy baby, walking hands to the outsides of the feet. If there are any final movements you'd like to take before Savasana, then feel free to find those now. Could be nice to do a twist each side, or maybe a bridge pose. And when you do feel ready to rest, you could extend your legs out long for Savasana. And the practice doesn't finish here. We continue the self-study, the practice of finding awareness of self. Noticing what happens when we reduce distraction, where we reduce movement and we find stillness within the body. Notice what happens in the mind. We'll be here for another couple minutes in quiet. Let's start to breathe a little deeper. Maybe making some movements in the body, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. Maybe reaching the arms above the head, full body stretch. Hug the knees to the chest. And then Roll yourself up. Let's come into a seat. With knowledge and awareness comes power. The more we can be aware of ourselves, of our body, of our mind, of our heart, of our spirit, the more we can choose to align our actions and the things, or how we move through the world, with how we want to be. And this is not a practice, or just a practice that we do on the mat. This is an ongoing practice in the small moments in our day. Let's take a breath together to finish. Breathe in, lift up nice and tall, fill up the belly, the ribs, the upper chest. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Thank you, my friends. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are. And if you really enjoyed the class, let me know in the comments, write it down. I love hearing from you and I love responding to you and connecting with you, especially since a lot of you are on the other side of the world. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel already if you haven't. And we have longer classes over on Patreon. We've got a bunch of 60-minute plus classes, and we also have live meditations that we do every fortnight, and there's some more behind the scenes content. So if you wanted to check that out, I'll leave the link for that down below. Otherwise, I will see you on the mat very soon here on YouTube. Thank you.